Yeah, that's the reason actually we got a bouquet.
This is the plants. They give plants instead of a bouquet or anything.
Yeah, makes sense. Please sit, please sit, please sit. Don't stand. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for having us here today. I'm Anjali Gopalan, and this is Sahil, Kiran, and Vishnu. Oh, sorry, Atindra. Atindra. We started our work in '93. As a matter of fact, at that time, if someone tested positive, hospitals would not admit them. This was in the US. There was no one willing to take care of people living with HIV. Spending every second day going for a funeral, it was so bad. So when I came back to India, I said, you've been working with the community in America for so long, you better do it here. And I said, fine. So that's how we started our first program, with men having sex with men. Because in India, I found that people who were having sex with men didn't necessarily have a gay identity. The space to be able to express it did not exist. It's really unfortunate because it still breaks my heart because it still happens. But I remember at that time I used to do outreach myself. We started by going to parks and toilets, giving out condoms, talking about HIV. It was very difficult because at that time there was just one other organization called Humsafar, and there was us doing this work. And Humsafar was in Bombay and we were in Delhi. So we need to start working with women. We need to start working with young people. That's how we started working with. We had a peer education program with colleges. जब हम पहले schools में गए थे, they did not allow us in at all. This, you want to talk about, because obviously HIV is a sexually transmitted infection. We had to talk about sex. They said no. When I started working with street children, I realized they were sexually active by the time they were 8 and 9. So if a child is sexually active at that age, it's critical that we engage with them and teach them how to protect themselves. But basically, if you're having sex with anyone under the age of 18, you're in violation. L stands for lesbian. So who is lesbian? When a woman is attracted to another woman, I think lesbians have the hardest time because nothing challenges patriarchy. LGBTQ is gay. Then who are hijras and hijras? Because they are both or neither. They are followers of Shiva. They are Ardhanareshwari, right? In a very strong family. Guru hote hain, wo chele hote hain, they look after the Guru and whatever they earn goes to the Guru. Then the Guru in return will look after them, will take care of them. What it means to be trans.
I born biologically boy, but my feeling was totally feminine, and I never felt I'm a boy. Always interested to playing with the girl. I always interested to dressing like a girl when I am alone at home. My family started screaming, shouting on me. And I have never been any occasion, family function, an occasion, shadi, and any birthday party. It was my story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kiran.
How many of you have had the sad fortune of sitting with your parents and going through those matrimonial altar sections? You will notice one thing, it's organized. First, according to caste, then according to occupation. So to think ये गांव या छोटे पिछड़े जगह की बात है, it's only in very conservative and poorly developed places, is wrong. You will find this thing in Defense Colony and Chanakyapuri also.
The inverse ratio of female to male children who are born, the highest is in South Delhi. So let's do a small exercise. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes just for a second and think of the first time you were attracted to someone. How old were you and what did you feel? आंखें बंद कर दो. Okay? Open. I'm not going to ask you who you were attracted to. That was not the question. The question was, How old were you when you were first attracted to someone? इतनी तो याद होना चाहिए.
15 or 16.
हाँ, 15 or 16, 9, 16. So it's basically for all of us. Usually between 8 to 15. Some younger. Actually many younger. For those of us who are not gay in this room, for those of us who are heterosexual in this room, when you were first attracted to someone, you said, "Arey, I'm feeling these feelings. Hey, but let me stop. I should only be attracted to the opposite sex." Did you do that? Or did it really happen naturally without you even realizing? Naturally, without you realizing you were attracted to the opposite sex. You know when you're first attracted that you dare not talk about it. So many gay people will pretend that they are attracted to the opposite sex. You know you are gay from the time you know that you are straight. No difference between them. Right? If I tell someone I'm gay, let's look at it. How many are gay?
Okay, so there's a question. When you tell your friends about your sexual preference, how they react to it, and after knowing is there is a change in behavior, आपको देखने का नजरिया बदल जाता है क्या? भाई हम लोग रियल लाइफ एग्जाम्पल से ही सब अपना पिकअप कर रहे थे. आई ऑल्सो स्टार्ट विद इट कि जैसे ही हमारे फ्रेंड्स में स्पेशली लड़कों वाला जो ग्रुप होता है उसमें गे जोक बहुत ही डेरोगेटरी होते हैं कि मतलब सब ऐसा है. यही जोक्स क्रैक हो रहे हैं. कई बार मेरे ऊपर होते हैं क्योंकि शायद मैं कुछ ऐसा कर देता हूँ जिससे शायद उनको ऐसा डाउट हो जाता हो कि कुछ तो है इसमें गड़बड़. ठीक है, तो बहुत करीब मत लगो या फिर बहुत ज़्यादा. ये साहिल के साथ बहुत घूम रहा है, इनका कुछ गड़बड़ लग रहा है मामला. ठीक है,
अगर कोई गे अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाई करे तो वो लोग उसको रिलेट करते कि हाँ सेक्स से.
हाँ, सीधा सेक्स से.
सेक्स मतलब दे आर 24 आवर्स अवेलेबल.
हाँ बिल्कुल, कि हर वक्त सिर्फ सेक्स से ही है और आप पे अटैक करेंगे जो भी. तो आप मुझे बताइए कि अगर मेरे फ्रेंड ग्रुप में लगातार यही जोक्स क्रैक हो रहे हैं तो हाउ वुड आई फील कंफर्टेबल टेलिंग देम कि भाई मेरी सेक्सुअलिटी में ऑल्टरेशंस है. आई डोंट फील द नॉर्मल कन्वेंशनल वे. नॉर्मल लोग बोलते हैं जिसको पहली बात तो नॉर्मल इज नॉट द राइट वर्ड टू यूज, बट द कन्वेंशनल, द रेगुलर वे टू.
No, we're very happy to be here. And we're really, really in awe of you creating this.
Yeah.
It's fabulous and all the best. Yeah.
And I think there was great support from all my marketing team. They put the idea across. I just tried to be on board, and definitely I feel it has created a lot of value and much.
You all are very lucky to be here.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. Take care. See you.